Hey Surveys, welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
We are back, guys, making our way through a huge list of new comebacks and new releases, as always. Up next, we have our boy Hwang, Minhyun, and his song Hidden Side. So I think this is his solo debut?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, so this is his solo debut. For those of you who do not know who he is, he was a member of the boy band New East, who we absolutely love. And so we've checked out Becco's solo debut. We've checked out JR's solo debut.
Now we have
Minhyun's. So all we need next is Ren and Aaron's. We're waiting on Ren and Aaron at some point. But yeah, we're super excited to see what Minhyun has in store for us in this one. It already looks like it's going to be different than what I was expecting, like just from the 2 seconds it played when I was like, no, wait a minute.
See, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm getting kind of disco vibes.
Disco?
I like just trying to guess like what the genre is gonna be before we start.
I mean,
like not disco, but like retro.
Yeah. For me, like I said, just the first 2 seconds it played before I paused it, it was like, I mean, definitely party vibes. I don't know necessarily if it'd be disco or retro, but definitely party.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Without listening, we like guessing.
We like to guess. It's fun. And I already have an issue.
Wrong.
We are very, very much wrong most of the time. For those of you who've been on the channel long enough, you also know I have a weird obsession with K-pop idols in baseball caps. Like, they usually attack me, and we're starting out with Minhyun in a baseball cap. Because why not?
And a leather bomber jacket.
Because aesthetics that just hurt me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All the fun stuff. But, we are super excited to get into this. Before we do, though, we're going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box so people can come over and check us out. We do live stages, drama reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We have some most free videos over there for you guys to get back on our channel because we're not going to make a things give free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching from BTS, Produce 101 the series, Season 1, The Isaacs, Strong 1, Dobong Soon, Got Someone's Heart Carry. I have my own segment called Pint Size Reactor Dramas on my own. We have movie reactions, album reviews, so much fun content going on over there. We're currently pre-filming a bunch so that we'll have a steady stream of content on Patreon when we get basically swarmed with the comebacks over here. We'll be choosing some new shows since we're finishing up a few soon, so stay tuned for that information. And if you don't follow us over on Twitter, our handle will be on screen. We post every single day over there with videos dropping so you guys can stay updated we're doing here on our channel. And if you haven't seen any of our previous videos, if you can't tell by my voice, I am battling a cold still. It will not go away. I've been on meds.
It's here to stay forever.
Apparently, I'm perpetually sick. It's ridiculous. But we're gonna power through this, and I apologize if I sound like a croaking frog dying rat over here. Like, that's literally just what I'm gonna have to battle through. So I apologize if I'm coughing or sniffling it all throughout this. But yeah. Here we go, guys. Minhyun and his song Hidden Side.
Missing person's poster. He's so pretty.
He is.
That's why I really want this like pet house or whatever he's in.
Nice. More hole to have over here. Ooh. Oh wow.
He's got powers.
That.
I love that jacket.
Yeah. I like that turtleneck. Not necessarily retro, but definitely party, like you said.
And he's got the one glove.
And it's leather.
She's like, why are you leaving?
Oh no! It's like, why am I here?
Even they're like, why are you here?
He's seducing them.
hypnotizing.
He's a magician. Ooh. Ooh,
That was
choreo,
cool.
yes. Like, at first, I kind of was getting vampire vibes in a way, especially when he was, like, flipping around. But I think it's more of, like, an illusionist.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when he was, like, stuff like that. It's giving me very much, like, what was it, 21, or, that other movie where they're, like, robbing a bank, but they're, like, magicians. Now You See Me.
Now You See Me.
Yeah. Very much like
And then
that.
the sequel, Now You Don't.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, and he's gone.
I don't know why those random people would care that he's suddenly gone. But
Right. Well, no, it's like 1 second you're just. I've done that though before. Like if you're dancing next to somebody in a club and all of a sudden you just you're literally they're right next to you and all of a sudden you just look and they're gone. You're like, where the fuck did you go? Like you're right there. Like that's the kind of vibe I was getting. Like he was like, there's like we're all dancing in a circle and all of a sudden you look over, they're gone. You're like, okay then. Like where'd you go? I really liked that.
And then you finally find them like half an hour later.
Right, you're like, hi. Sorry, I went to the bar. You could have told me. But no, I really liked that.
It was so catchy.
Super catchy. Once again, I don't necessarily know what vibe I was expecting from him, but I really liked this vibe.
Me too.
Because, like, when I think of Minhyun, I think of his really high, pretty
think of his
vocals.
vocals.
Yeah, he has really, really pretty, light vocals, and he's really good at falsettos and the high notes. So I'm like, I kind of expected, like, a light ballady or, like, just a really heavy vocal song.
But
I'm
more
glad-
dance heavy.
More dance heavy, much more upbeat pop. And I like it. And like I said, when it first started, and he's, like, trying on the suits or whatever, and even the mirror, he, like, walked away and his reflection was still there. I was like, oh, this might be, like, some supernatural elements here, you know? And then, like, even him, like, vanishing and snapping right in front of her and everything, and the way he was looking at her, I was like, okay, this is kind of giving me vampire vibes. And I was like, is he trying to be, in, like, a part of the Enhypen, you know, Ann team kind of universe? And then all of a sudden it was like, no, he's an illusionist, especially with the cards and with everything else going on. I was like, okay, that makes more sense.
It wouldn't surprise me though if with like the Legend stuff they still added him to that universe.
It would not surprise me because everything is very, you know, supernatural elements there, and I know there's also BTS and TXT who are part of that universe. They're kind of like all interconnected in a way. So, and he is part of the Hive family, so it would not surprise me if they try to incorporate that somehow. But leaving that aside, I really liked that, the whole concept and vibe of it, and it was like, especially with the lyrics, he was talking about, like, just keep on looking, it's gonna captivate you in time, like, don't worry, like, no matter what you're gonna do, like, you can't get away from me.
And it was a really like seductive, sultry looks throughout
Yes.
the video.
Yes, and, like, even when he's being interrogated, he was, like, just sitting there casually, like, this is nothing, and he just looks at the girl, and she's like, she starts getting freaked out, and he's like, cards, and
She's
he
like,
disappears.
Senpai noticed me.
Right, and then he's like, cards, and he disappears, and they're like, how did you do that? And it's like, that's the thing, it's, like, the misdirection, it's like, they get you to look at their eyes and, like, fall for them, and he's like, you know, like,
But
drawing
secretly
them
he's
in.
stealing your watch.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, that's what, especially with the cards and, like, that whole moment when he's, like, in the interrogation room, that's really what gave me the whole Now You See Me kind of moment. And I was like, oh, yep, that's very much, yep, because it's like, we're over here doing a trick over here, and it's like, woo, we're robbing your bank over here. We get away with it. So I really liked that kind of vibe and concept, so.
I want more concepts like this in general.
Yes, they're so fun. They really are.
We don't get enough.
You know what's giving me? It's very much going back to, like, second early third gen where we got like movie-like videos, and I love that.
We need more movie-like videos.
We like the long concept. We like the long stories.
I would gladly watch like a 19-minute music video.
Hell
just
yeah.
for story.
Oh hell yeah. I'd be like, it's a whole ass movie in itself. Let's do it. I mean, think back to like BAP, who were doing 10-minute music videos because they had whole ass movies and like cut scenes of like fight scenes going on in theirs. I was like, yes, this is what we need. I would love it. And like, we really started noticing it. I'm gonna go back to BTS just because like that's who we started off with, the concept of like all of their albums connecting to each other and making this overarching story. And we've seen it in other groups with like EXO, and now with Hypen and &TEAM, and how all these like and TXT and stuff like that, and how all these interconnecting stories make a bigger overarching story. And we really like that. And you don't see that as much now. Like, they try to do it, but it's not the same.
It doesn't really catch on.
Yeah. It's more like they try different concepts, and they're like, but there's a story, and it's like, how is that a story, though? They're different. They don't match. Where it's like, these certain groups that started off in, like, the early 3rd gen, late 2nd gen, really had that niche. And I like that we're getting to see more of that come back. And I'm like, yes. We love a good storyline. We love a good movie. We're big book movie nerds, so
Lore nerds.
Yes, lore nerds. We love lore. So, more lore, please. Anything else you want to say for this one, though?
No, I'm good.
Alright, guys, well, we hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go give our boy Minhyun all the love and support he deserves, because this is a great solo debut. We absolutely love him. We're excited to see more from him. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box so you can come over and check us out. It really helps us out so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new surveys. You're seriously amazing. We love you, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.